Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and we're back here inside of Star Citizen, once again doing what I do better than anything else, and that is floating around out here in free flight. We're on the Dying Star map, which I haven't actually been spending too much time on, just because it is such a dark map, but I kind of messed around with my brightness and stuff and got it to a comfortable place, and I wanted to come back here, and I forgot how amazing this area actually is. Like, I can't wait to be able to fly into an actual proper zone this large and, you know, go to that debris by the star and explore this entire asteroid belt and get involved in, you know, bounty hunts and dogfights, because this is just a spectacular area. And if you look up, you start to realize that parts of it are already alive. You know, we see, I mean, I don't know what that is. I mean, debris and stuff from the star just like floating out in space. They're almost like space fireflies, and it's outstandingly beautiful. Like, it kind of just is a, you sit here and you just listen to the music and it all sort of just comes into place. And I think that this is something really exceptionally well crafted, and I think it's easy to take for granted these two locations that SC has for Arena Commander, but when you really start to look at the detail of them, even on like medium setting, it starts to become really impressive. It makes me frustrated that I find the HUD in this game to be really cluttered, and I really want them to refine it more, because I feel like there's too much of it in my face, and I don't like that. To me, it takes away from what is an otherwise like exceptionally beautiful and breathtaking experience. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to come out here because I thought maybe we could have a little bit of story time. I feel like, you know, it'd be fun to go to these zones and kind of just do a little bit of role playing and kind of, you know, break down some stories, you know, make up a story for this location, you know, how I got here and, you know, what maybe this could be, what could I have discovered in this area. So that's what we're going to do today. And, you know, I've been thinking about it for a while. Been flying around this map for quite some time. I'm back in the Avenger because this is kind of my go-to ship when I think of exploration, you know, solo exploration. So it's like, you know, just imagine we're out doing some directional scanning. We got some probes maybe out in space, you know, looking for that next great hot site, that place that we can sell to all the tourists so they can come see. And I mean, I would say that this is one fine location. You know, if the tourists are looking for a fine taste of space in its most, you know, powerful and deadly moments, then a Dying Star, I think, captures that better than anything else. And I could probably sell this place for a pretty penny. You know, I could definitely make some decent cash off of taking tourist bus down here so they can see this. And there's sort of a risk to it, you know, because you have this star that's dead, but, you know, it could possibly still be, you know, active, and maybe there's some sort of catalyst that could, you know, cause it to explode and you know, once again, unleash destruction like it already has on this area. And I feel like that could sell. People want adrenaline. You know, we're gonna attract the tourists, and we're gonna attract the adrenaline junkies to come out here and check this location out. You know, it's definitely a sweet find if I was looking to do something like that. However, it does seem to be slightly occupied, maybe by a mining crew who's gathering resources from inside of this this now dead star. But I'm sure they could be paid off. You know, they're really just here for the ore, and if I can give them some sort of a small cut, I'm sure they'll go about their way. They'll be very happy to let me do some work here, to pass by every now and then in a, you know, in a passenger ship of some sort, and get people out here to kind of check this location out, and I'll just throw them 10-20%, whatever, you know. I mean, at this point, 50%, this is still going to be a pretty sick area. I think I could turn a huge profit on this, you know, why not let it go? They seem to be pretty well equipped anyways. I mean, these look to be some fine pieces of equipment, you know, some sort of a data center here for laying information to another base, and they've got 8 landing pads in total, so they could probably refuel and repair on the fly right out in these pads. They don't look like they're long term though, you know, not attached to any sort of a station, so maybe there's a larger ship that comes out and refuels these. Again, it's definitely an active operation. We seem to have stumbled upon it during one of the quiet days, which is awesome, you know, gives us a chance to kind of check this place out. I mean, I can even imagine we can get some 2-seaters out here, you know, 2-seater Avengers perhaps, and we could charge people for rides through the asteroid belt. I mean, I'm just thinking money here, you know. Exploration it's about the initial beauty that you get from finding a location and seeing it for yourself, but then you have to figure out how to profit, because beauty, you know, it only pays if you can get someone who's willing to give you money to go see it. You know, I can't just make money off of the feelings that I get from finding an area like this, and, you know, and having my breath taken away. I have to charge other people for that experience. But I'm thinking 2-seaters, maybe even get some M50s down here to give people rides through the asteroid belt, get some of the best pilots that we can find. You know, insurance will be a little bit of an issue there, but, you know, people will pretty much sign anything if it means they're going to have a good time. keep the prices reasonable on it, you know. Fuel costs out here shouldn't be too bad. Maybe we could even make a deal with these mining guys out here to use some of their fuel. We'll pay them for fuel double whatever they're paying, so they can turn a little bit of a profit, and you know, we could probably break even on that in the end and just worry about the cost of admission to make all of the money that we need to keep this site operational until I find something new. You know, it's kind of the thing, bounce from one thing to another. It's like roller coasters down on Earth. Just a hell of a lot more exhilarating and a hell of a lot more dangerous. I'd pay a lot for that. It's a good thing I don't have to, but I'd pay to see that, and I know a lot of other people will. This is a spot. We're gonna get this advertising right now outside all the stations. We'll get this going, and in about 2 days we'll probably have this operation up and running. This is gonna be some sweet cash for the Corp, and continue to fund doing what I love, and that's exploration. So let me know what you guys thought of that. I thought it's fun, you know, just a little bit of role-playing, getting a character for a little bit. I have a good time doing that kind of stuff. It's cheesy as hell, but that's what being a gamer is all about. We get away with a lot of that stuff, I think, more than most people do. Because we're not afraid to express ourselves. Of course, I'm not saying that there aren't other people out there who aren't gamers, who aren't willing to express themselves, but games are a great medium to do that sort of thing, and I have a lot of fun doing stuff like that. So you guys can definitely look forward to more of those. I know they're shorter than usual, and I know a lot of you guys like the long videos, but I also know some people like the short videos, so you can expect an even smattering of it all. Next video, definitely going to be a lengthy one. We're going to be doing some combat, hopefully, out in the gladiators. You guys can look forward to that, but share your stories. You know, when you fly out into the Dying Star, into this location, what sort of stories do you envision in your head? You know, tales that you can tell from the different professions that you would be interested in. Maybe a bounty hunting story, an exploration story like myself, or maybe one of mining and industry. Share those stories down in the comment section below. Let's get this thing rolling. This will be a good old Star Citizen roleplay video. And of course, if you guys have anything else for me, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.